In the book of Mark, chapter 6, a very interesting scenario unfolds. Now, I guess a lot of us have gone through this particular scripture before, but I bet you're not going to understand it the way I'm going to say it right now. You see, in Mark chapter 6, Jesus had just finished his normal outreaches with his disciples, and he wanted to stay behind to pray. And so what did he do? He put his disciples in the boat and told them, look, go away from me the other side. Just go to the other side. Because he wanted some time of isolation and solitude. He actually wanted to pray. So he sent them ahead of him, and while immediately after sending them, they got some way in the river there, in the water, and suddenly a storm arose. And when the storm arose, there was a great tempest. They rowed and paddled all they could, but nothing got better. And at that point, they saw themselves drowning. It was when they screamed, and they were screaming and screaming because they felt it was the end. And suddenly, here comes the master walking on water, coming up to them, calming the storm and calming his disciples also. The moral lesson there is that you see, in your destiny journey, this journey of pursuing your passion and fulfilling purpose, there's this thing about it. Anytime you're in God's purpose and plan and you move out, you must meet a storm. If you don't meet a storm, God is not behind it. Anything you're doing in this life that you don't meet a storm, then forget about it. God is not there. God is not involved in what you're doing. This might sound very strange, but it's true. I told some people several years ago, I said, anything you get yourself involved in and it moves very smoothly from the outset or the onset. I didn't say things don't move smoothly, but honestly, I'm scared of anything I get myself involved in, and it just moves without any hitch, without any glitch. I'm not talking about the other kind of glitch that happened in Nigeria during the Nigerian elections, but I'm talking about in life. You try to do something and you don't face a storm. I don't actually believe. Honestly, such a thing, I will have my doubts. I didn't say it can happen. But 190-something% of the times, anytime you're in God's plan, anytime what you're doing is going to be great, anytime it's going to reverberate, anytime what you're involved in is going to be influential, anytime what you're involved in is going to make impact, expect the storm. Christ sent them ahead, and I bet you they hadn't really gone very far before the storm ensued. But one thing was that the storm didn't ensue from the beginning. It ensued along the line. Sometimes in life, the beginning looks smooth and rosy when you're attempting something. And when at that moment, you'll be like, you have this feeling of, wow, what was I waiting for? I should have done this all the time. All this time, what was I delaying? Wait, something is waiting for you. There's a storm ahead. Anytime you see the storm, it's an indicator, a parameter to measure and know when God is actually backing whatsoever you're doing. You must meet the storm. If you don't meet the storm, no way. And the Bible recorded that they rowed and paddled very hard. Yes, sometimes during such storms in your passion and purpose journey, in your destiny journey, you will during the storm paddle and do everything. You will attempt everything you know. You will try every effort. You will apply everything you learned and everything you don't even know about. You will do everything in the books and everything out of the books. But it's not going to steal the storm. No, you're going to meet that stage where everything you have studied, everything you've listened to, everything you've learned in the social media, everything you've learned through mentorship, sometimes you might apply them during your storms and they may not work. That doesn't mean that you're not in God's plan. You're definitely in God's plan. But the fact there is that the storm must come to test your passion and your purpose. The storm is there to strengthen and solidify your destiny. So you must meet the storm. It's something you can never rule out. But the good news there is that you're not alone in your destiny journey and your passion and purpose journey, because along the line the master appeared and performed a supernatural miracle by walking on water, trying to tell you that any storm you're facing in your destiny journey, you can walk above them. The master is not away. He's close there. He's always there. But he's teaching you that in the storm, you can walk above your storms. At the end of the day, when you master how to walk above whatever storm you're facing, you become victorious and you become great. You see, many of us, we learn the hard way. Some persons had it easy, but a lot had it the hard way. But the truth there is that when you learn to walk on your storms in the midst of adversity, that's when you'll be victorious in your destiny journey and in your purpose journey. So the moral lesson here is that you're never alone. And also expect that there will always be storms. The storms are part of the journey. Don't rule them out. They're beautiful, but they might be painful, but they'll help you a lot. King's Lodging, Normal Omar here, man. Trying to give someone out there reason to stay alive. Yeah, the purpose for living. Wait. Please, I've not told you this before for today. Go search for my YouTube channel, King's Lodging TV, as in OJI. There are a lot of motivational videos there. So just go there and help yourself, serve yourself to the buffet there of motivational, inspirational videos that will do a lot of good. I'm pretty sure this video if you were really blessed. Thank you so much.